Hello everyone and welcome to the podcast thing with me Tris and me Jack. This is a new podcast by our two hosts that I already freaking said. Say hello, Jack.
Hello, I'm the old guy in the podcast.
I mean, we are only two. Yeah, but yeah, you're an adult. And I'm a teen. I'm not gonna continue this joke. This is terrible. Okay. So this is a podcast about animation and animation, but Japanese animation. Wow, this is a redundant phrase. I need to stop. I fisted myself.
Yeah, we have this one guy in the podcast who's obsessed with the server, who's obsessed with different languages for various cartoons. Right now he's currently obsessing over Asterix, and the problem is that I don't really care. So Fred, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry. I don't think I could ever really get to Asterix because I'm not a Euro trash.
The news! This is so natural. Okay, just like that one time I watched the English version of the NHK, the TV channel, not the anime. Okay, so
Wait, there was an English version of that channel?
Yeah, it's an international one, and the voiceover goes like this. This is so freaking natural. I'm doing, and it was a show about kawaii things, and it was kind of strange to see that, and so yeah. Okay, so we got a ton of animation news, and I'm gonna start with the older one stuff, and so the Kim Possible live action movie. This could be good, just like it could be awful, but I'm not saying it could be great, because it's still Disney Channel original movie. I mean, yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, there really wasn't a demand for a Kim Possible live action movie. The only reason I could see this even happening is because when most people think of Disney Channel in the 2000s, they just think of the live action sitcoms and not the cartoons. Because quite frankly, there weren't that many good shows, save for Kim Possible and the Proud Family.
I mean, I'm one of those people which kind of likes as a guilty pleasures the subpar ones, like the Bugs on Maggie and Brandy and Mr. Whiskers.
Oh god, those shows are freaking weird. It seemed as if they were trying to appeal to teenage girls with their main characters, but they were still cartoons. Brandy and Mr. Whiskers is an enigma. That the two characters are this teenage dog
and Stimpy.
Weird rabbit voiced by Charlie Adler. It's there's a disconnect to it. Who is this supposed to appeal to? Practically no one.
I mean, I'm the guy who likes every cartoon Nancy Jones made, so yeah.
I have no idea who that is.
Okay, so Nancy Jones is the creator of three shows you might know: Fish Hooks, Almost Naked Animals, and Pickle and Peanuts.
That's not a real good track record. Except for maybe Fish Hook, since a lot of people that worked on the Cartoon Network shows, like I think Carl Greenblatt, Max Adams, and Mr. Warburton worked on Fish Hooks, didn't they?
Yeah, and we can also include Justin Roiland because he made a voice in it and he's a cartoonist.
Yeah, he did voice for it. Wait, was this before Adventure Time?
I think it was. I think it was kind of after Adventure Time started, but before his character in Adventure Time actually got his debut. So I'd say before for that.
Well, Lemongrab, he first appeared in season 3. Fish Hooks, I'm trying to remember if Fish Hooks came like before.
I think it came out in like mid late to 2010. Like I'm thinking September, but let me look it up.
It came September 2010. Oh, speaking of which, Alex Hirsch also did a voice in that show.
Yeah, it's Fish Hooks is kind of weird because it's in between legitimately good and awkward good to me. Like, I mean, almost Naked Animals, it's a pure guilty pleasure, and Peacock and Peanuts is just a Adult Swim show for kids, and but Fish Hooks is just in between.
Yeah, it's like Fish Hooks is like, that might be even more like demographically challenged than like Brandy and Mr. Whiskers, because like you have this like relatable teen sitcom, but then you also have all this weird shit, like the fact that it takes place in a pet shop.
I mean,
It's like any time they use like Photoshop live action.
yeah, I mean, in my opinion, that's, I mean, I'm, and bizarrely, this kind of appeals to me. This mix of genres, like of semi-gross out and teen sitcom. I mean, like it's so Disney trying to be unique, but also being themselves. It's both funny unironically and ironically. So yeah, Kim Possible.
What were we talking about the Kim Possible movie?
I don't know. Fish Hooks is more interesting than that.
I forgot we were talking about that freaking Noah Jones's work, and then we just sidetracked.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's my fault. Speaking of shows not a lot of people remember, since we were talking about Fish Hooks, the anime Etotama is getting a second season. And the only reason why I'm talking about that show is, well, it's because it got some CGI elements, and that was made before Land of the Lustrous that looked good, and I want people to shut up about anime CG only being good since Land of the Lustrous.
Oh, come on, Kimono Friends had great CG for what that team had to work on.
Um, Etatama is 2015.
Wait, what's the name of this show? Link it to me.
Etatama. Like it's
I don't even know what Etotama is.
like it's kind of a weird show because it's about like already it's the sign of the zodiac, the Chinese zodiac being cute anime girls who fights in chibi CGI battle scenes, and I like.
Oh, so it's like Black Rock. It's like Black Rock Shooter, where like the fight scenes are all in CG, yet the rest of the show's 2D.
Yeah, and the strange part about it is that the 2D part is just a bland a bland comedy, but the action scenes are actually awesome. Like it's legit.
Like really good choreography.
Yeah, it's
Like
and
framing.
also the so it's super fluid because it doesn't have to blend with any 2D, and it does still kind of looks like a video game's cutscene, but it's pretty freaking good. And now that people actually like CG in anime, this might be bigger.
I don't know. If this series came out like a few years ago, I don't think like, and if it's just getting its second season now, I think it's gonna be just as varied as it was like back then.
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
I know it's,
action shows just aren't as popular as they once were. People like slice of life and moe crap.
I mean,
Isekai now.
I mean, it got both action and moe trash. S- s- so talking about oh no, the Sonic the Hedgehog movie got a release date and it's on November of next year. Yay!
Oh yeah, the Sony Sonic movie.
Um,
It's going to be awful.
Actually, I think it's not Sony anymore who does it. It's Paramount. I heard Jim saying it in his movie craps.
Oh, that's great. Oh, so like it just switched distributors.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh,
this is going to be a mess. Like how exact? What kind of story are they going to do? Are they going to like adapt one of the games, like the adventure games? Because people, I guess, still like the story of New Adventure 2.
my only experience with the adventure games are some Call Me Johnny's reviews, and it kind of rips apart the story part, though, and thinks only a part of the game is actually enjoyable, like mostly the Sonic parts, and it seems like um, it seems like the only reviews of those games that aren't totally nostalgia blind or hated blind.
I actually have some experience with the adventure games. I've played like some of the GameCube ports. It's honestly really jarring to see how badly those like I guess the whole graphics have aged. And also the gameplay isn't really as good. It feels pretty loose at times. Or
Um,
I should say floaty.
Actually, my first Sonic game is Sonic Heroes.
Wait, did you play the demo that came bundled with Mario Kart Double Dash?
No, because I think my when I got Mario Kart Double Dash, it was I like bought it. We like bought it like on in the internet, so it's uh, so it was so we just had like the I was kind of lucky, to be honest, to have at least a memory card with it, and also the manual, but it's not the demo, I think, or I never played it. If it's on the disc, I don't remember it, because I, even though I played so much of Double Dash.
Who hasn't played Double Dash? It's a great game. I
Yeah,
don't know. I mean, I don't really have much time to play video games since my brother, he's always playing Nintendo games and like that junk. You know, he's too lazy to buy any new games. Like, I want him to like buy some of the Sonic games so I can like play through them. Because like I kind of like the whole speed platforming thing about it. But, you know,
yeah, yeah, me
it's just
too.
me.
I mean, I'm the guy who doesn't completely hate the first Bubsy. I mean, I like it after I like it, then I hate it after stage 7.
Oh Christ, those games are those those games are too precise with like how you have to like defeat enemies. That's just like it basically just like punishes you for like not landing exactly on them, or for I guess like bugs games are just a mistake
Yeah.
because Twitter is a disaster.
um, what I was going to say? Yeah. So yeah, I'm not really playing a lot of video game either. The only games I'm playing right now are like ROMs of old anime games, because I want to discover old
Oh,
stuff. Yeah, like I want to.
that's fun. Like old video games based off old anime. Sometimes I wonder if there was a game based off like crap like Dirty Bear.
Um, Also, I'm gonna look it up though. Take that, take that back from what you said of repair. That at least at least I suppose it's good, because I mean the opening of the first Dirty Pair anime is absolutely fantastic, and it seems like it.
Yeah,
I mean, like, okay, there's a Famicom game of based on the Dirty Pair movie. That's it.
well, man, we should talk to Mark about this. He probably knows more about this crap than us.
Yeah. So we got some more. So like
More news.
more news. The two new Disney Channel shows that actually looks pretty fantastic and are going to Disney Channel and not Disney XD.
What were the names of these two shows being greenlit?
Amphibia and Hull House. Amphibia, I don't know the most of the staff, but I know in Hull House, it's gonna be created by Dana Terrence, and Alex Urch is involved. So yeah, I think his pitch for Fox didn't go so well.
Yeah, just staying with the House of Mouse where you belong.
But I'm actually kind of glad this goes to Disney Channel and not Disney XD, because Disney finally got their roots in the TV animation department after the end of the Disney Afternoon. Then it was kind of sad that all of their shows were on this channels nobody fucking got. So
Yeah, Disney Channel has basically a much wider reach than XD ever did. I mean, Disney Channel in recent years has basically just neglected animation. Like, the only real hits they've had were like Phineas and Ferb and Gravity Falls, and even then, like, they basically shifted Gravity Falls to XD during its second season.
yeah, I think only one episode of the season 2 of Gravity Falls aired first on Disney Channel, then on Disney XD, and it's like the one where it's the free story Simpsons format for of the second season. Like, yeah, the type of episode I usually love on cartoons.
Like, I wish like Disney Channel actually did like care about their cartoons, because like, I mean, XD is basically like, I guess, the current day Cartoon Network, which is kind of weird since like they're trying to be as experimental, like whatever shows they'll greenlit. But Star Versus probably could have like been even more popular if it aired on Disney Channel.
Yeah, and also that if Mercury Filmworks stayed on the animation department, because I kind of got out of Star Versus mainly for the animation, because like the 5 first episodes of Star Versus look fucking fantastic, because it's Mercury Filmworks which did the animation, and Mercury Filmworks makes the best winning animation on Earth. But they had to stop working on Star for the Lion Guard, and now it's Toon City who does the animation and the early episode done by Toon City looks awful.
Looks like Mercury Filmworks basically does like the animation for like, I guess most of the nicer looking Flash shows on there. Wait, do they use no? Wait, they use Toon.
Yeah,
I can't really tell the difference between Flash and Toon.
there isn't a lot actually. It's just one is easier than the other, I think. I don't know which, and also Toon Boom has a better reputation than Flash, of course. But yeah, they also one underrated show that Mercury Frameworks did the animation on is Atomic Puppets. Not a lot of people actually watched it because it's a Canadian show, but it's the good ones, the good Canadian shows.
Oh, a good Canadian cartoon. That's a rarity this day and age.
Yeah, because it's by the same guy who did Jimmy Two Shoes, one of the earlier shows that Disney XD aired. That isn't a that it wasn't.
Yeah, I remember Jimmy Two Shoes aired on Disney XD. That was the whole premise was like a kid living in hell. That's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, it's, in my opinion, and it's one of the it's actually cool looking for the era, and the animation is actually okay for early 2010s twinning animation in Canada, but Atomic Puppet is kind of less inspired in the plot, but animation wise, it's much better. Like, it just looks great. But anyway, hell, speaking of looking great, those two shows right there look fantastic, and I'm really excited to watch them. But
Oh, wait, who's the studio that does the animation for Star Versus now?
Toon City. Let me
Toon
look.
City.
They also do another Disney show right now, but I'm not sure which. Their anime helps on animation on the on some of the Disney sequels, so that's already a sign of quality. Oh, they're they're from the Philippines actually. Um, I mean, now I know two.
Oh, man.
Now I know two things from the Philippines in
Oh, no, they
animation,
worked on.
and I know two things from the Philippines that is about animation: the studio and the nutcheck.
Yeah, but you know, they like do stuff for Disney. I mean, yeah, it's not good. I mean, like, the Disney sequels they did probably aren't as, like, good compared to, like, the feature films. But, like, compared to everything else, like the Nut Shack, especially, it looks like freaking Fantasia.
Okay, so they did some so okay, so they actually did a lot of stuff on for Disney in terms of as in maybe assisted in the animation, but what they made the first season of but I mean they made at least one good stuff. They made this. They were responsible for the animation on the Looney Tunes show season one.
Wait, which season? I know that, like, both seasons of the Looney Tunes show, the first season looked, I don't know, more angular.
The season one is the one who looks good.
Yeah, and I remember the second season felt a lot flatter.
Yeah, I mean,
They didn't use as much, like, shadow and other dynamics.
the Looney Tunes show was a great show.
Too bad no one liked it because it was like Seinfeld.
I mean, it's one of the only times I actually agreed with Doug Walker on a cartoon.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Anime Awards. What a fuckload of fuck.
No, the anime awards. Those were a mistake.
I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, we could talk about the Anime America's Anime Awards. Just kidding.
Yeah, we can talk about it. So this year, Crunchyroll decided to actually, like, stream them, like, present it as actual Oscars or the Emmys. They got, like, a bunch of anime YouTubers to come, like Eye Patch Wolf and Giga, which is pretty funny.
Um, yeah, I mean, Like recently, like Crunchyroll is upping their game in their influence in the U.S. While in France is still it's still the one place that got the underdog anime series because Wakanim and ADN got everything else. But what's very wrong about this anime awards is not the results. It's that the winners aren't even in the official websites.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's just great. Like you can't watch these shows on like Crunchyroll or like any other legal streaming service.
Yeah, but I mean, if it was only Crunchyroll shows, it would be freaking boring, especially for the French parts.
Yeah, you know. I mean, could you imagine the outcry if like Little Witch Academia hadn't gotten any nominations in all those categories? Well, to be fair, it probably wouldn't have won either. But I guess.
Little Witch Academia won absolutely nothing. Um, this and I'm devastated. Like it's one of the only shows. So okay, I have the list of the of all the winners that I got from a news site, not the official site, because like I said, it's not in the freaking site.
Oh, I made it. I'm on this site right now, and I'm want me to like read these.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be funny. Okay, best CGI, Land of the Lustrous.
Of fucking course.
Unsurprising considering how.
I mean, it's both unsurprising and well
I'm really
deserved.
disappointed Kimono Friends wasn't nominated because yeah, it may look like trash, but you know, those people put in like that studio put in a lot of time and work for what is basically a kids show.
Kimono Friends is the adventure. Kimono Friends is the adventure time of anime.
I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, in first hand, it kind of looks like crap, but you kind of get used to the style, and also got a weird
Sometimes art style never looked bad. I mean, it looks simplistic,
hmm,
but it was never like
several is odd.
it's not like that bad. It's pretty. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just annoying seeing like that whole new appendage, like anatomy, just like spread. It's like every other inch. It's just like they don't even try to do anything.
Okay.
Fair as Adventure Time later went on, the animation got a lot stiffer as compared to like the first season, which I think had probably some really good like facial animation in it.
I mean, my favorite season of Adventure Time is season 3 because it got both kind of the more serious tone and the cooler animation. Like, it got both, so it's. So.
I think a lot of like the best scenes from season 4 were all boarded by Rebecca Sugar. Because she really made them like expressive, even with like their limited like facial features.
My favorite
The
episode
not
from.
eyes.
One of my favorite episodes from season 1 is actually one that was storyboarded by Gigi Quintel.
Oh yeah, he did an episode. I forget which one.
It's the one where Finn is scared of the ocean. The one where they introduce that.
Oh, oh that one. Yeah.
So best score, Best score made in Abyss.
No, wait, I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
Best film, Your Name.
I'm not gonna say anything. I voted for it.
No, the only reason Your Name even won was because like of how much money it made in Japan.
I mean, I think it's a legitimately a great movie, but okay. Um, Go on.
We're not going to get into that argument, but okay, best score, Made in Abyss.
Okay, we need to say a fucking course.
Wasn't that like done by an...
Yeah, it was done by a gaijin. I think he is like Swiss.
Best animation, My Hero Academia season.
Okay, okay. I know there's shows that looks better than Iraka season 2, but just the fact that season of My Hero Academia looks so much better than season 1 makes it kind of okay, though still buzz me that some of the other nominees didn't got it, especially Little Witch Academia.
Here, I'll see what other shows got like nominated. Wait, The Silent Voice? No, you can't like include a movie in there. That's cheating.
Like best direction would be better for a sound voice because the directing is like it's Naoko Yamada, so automatically it got a pretty neat directing style, but you can but comparing the animation to like a TV show, that is not fair. It's just like if you compare Pickle and Peanut to The Little Mermaid.
Pickle and Peanut probably would have done a Disney Princess parody at some point.
I love the fact that Pickle and Peanut is popular in Japan.
Oh, of course it's popular in Japan.
Anyway, let's go on to other nominees.
But no, wait, I just want to like go back about the best animation. It seems like they only like judge based on like two things, like fluidity of movement, and I'm gonna guess like dynamic action. And apparently, I guess My Hero Academia just like fit the criteria because like well, obviously it's an action show. It's pretty unfair.
Yeah, but I mean, I think I've seen random episode of that season of Uraka because I only seen the first two of the first, but because G1 was rerunning like season 2, like I watched some episode on random. And yeah, it's actually good animation. But basically, the main reason why I prefer this season is because there's less stuff about Deku.
Yeah, I mean, I stopped watching the second season about like after the tournament arc because I started reading the manga. And let me tell you, the manga's really fucking good. Everyone should read it.
I've read the first volume.
I mean, like, well, I guess course, not everyone would like the manga. I mean, it's pretty much a pretty basic like shonen story, but it's like executed in a very way that you could basically shortcomings it might have. But I don't really have like much problems with it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not into shonen stuff, and I like Hiraka. That means it does something good.
But okay, let's continue with the winners.
Yeah.
Best ending: Ishkan Communication, the ending to Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
I'm gonna say this. It's thanks to this. It's thanks to this ED that I knew that Elma would be best dragon, even though she only appeared in starring episodes 8.
Yeah, it's a pretty cute ending. I will give it that. I got no problems there. Okay, best opening: Peace Sign, the opening to My Hero Academia 2.
I mean, I don't know. It's a pretty good. It's a pretty neat OP. I got it on my phone.
Wait, was that the first or the second opening for that?
The first opening of second season.
Okay, but I don't know. I don't really got anything to say about that. But here's a good one. Best continuing series: March Comes In Like a Lion.
Yeah, I mean, it was nominated for a ton of stuff, but only got a win in this subpar category. That's sad. Just like the show.
One of the other nominees was Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
It's just like this weird, this obscure, this niche Shaft series was able to win. Was able to like get the nod over fucking Dragon Ball Super.
I mean,
So to be fair, Super really isn't that great.
yeah, I'm glad it's going on an hiatus soon.
Wait, is Super really gonna end? I thought that was just like a rumor.
Okay, so yes and no. Like, it's only a hiatus, and because Gegege no Getaru, the new show of that 60s manga, got a new reboot to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the first anime adaptation. So basically this show took the Super time slot in Japan. So Super is on hiatus.
Wow. That, and we don't even know how long it'll be on hiatus. But okay, this one's fucking bullshit. Best slice of life: Girls Last Tour.
It's not technically a slide of life, but I'll let it slide. I mean, we got this.
It's basically about like two military girls like traveling around the post-apocalyptic wasteland. Like, I don't even. I mean, like, I don't have anything against this show. I actually had plans of like watching it because of Paleo, but this whole category. A lot of these don't even make sense. Like, why is Kimono Friends here? That wasn't a slice of life. That was just like, if anything, it was more or less like a nature documentary as an anime.
It was like the Disney nature films where they have excellent cinematography, but they add like a silly voice to the animals, like.
Where's Dragon Maid? That was more of a slice of life than this.
What I hate about those winners is that in the nominees, Dragon Maid wasn't in Best Slay of Life, but won Best Comedy, when the comedy was freaking weak.
Yeah, the comedy was weak, but speaking of that, Best Comedy.
Yeah,
Because, oh, of course, that show was just so freaking hilarious.
yeah. I mean, the
Yeah, you could just
the only running joke I didn't got tired of at the end of a series was Elma loving food because I love Elma and I love food.
yeah. Oh, I freaking hate Makoa. Her only character trait was she has big tits. That's it. It was so annoying.
Yeah, I mean, Elma and Toru has too, and we don't make a fuss about it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but
but,
Toru's isn't as like. I mean, she's got a big rack, but it wasn't as big as like Makoa's. Like,
well, yeah.
but let's look at these other nominees. Like, what freaking Mr. Osomatsu? That should have probably won
Yeah,
because that was because the first series was pretty funny.
I've heard from some people that season two was kind of a letdown, but I also hear that it's just the same quality, so I don't know. I'm just scared because I'm
I
near the
haven't heard
end.
many people talk about it because, like, which is weird because, like, when the first series came out, like, it was so popular, like, really, really popular.
Yeah, even the
Then the second season comes out, it's like, oh,
like
just
I mean the Blu-rays of Mr. Osomatsu still sells, but it's not like phenomenon sales like the first season. I mean, it can't compete against the idol stuff now.
and that came out like a couple years after the first Love Live series. It was like,
I mean, I think the first
oh,
Amazomat.
Konosuba should have been. Konosuba 2 should have won. You know what? Because, like, Konosuba's really funny,
Yeah, I mean,
but no, we have to give it to.
also we also we need to point out when Studio Dean actually made a good show.
Yeah, Studio Dean always is like hit or miss with their stuff. At least, like, the slightly off model stuff in Konosuba actually works.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, season two was had great off-model stuff. I mean, it like just in the opening alone, it's fantastic.
My favorite image from, like, Konosuba is that one image of, like, Aqua in her, like, nightgown, like, just doing that, like, sly grin. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean, um, like Studio Dean, in 2016 was in the first half of 2016. Studio Dean was doing great. I feel like they started Konosuba, Rakugo, and then on spring they made Sakamoto Desuka and DJ Agetaru, which like I can actually say four good Dean show from one single year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the last other nominee for best comedy was Little Witch Academia, which
I mean,
it's the same problem with Kobayashi. It wasn't really all that funny.
the
I mean
Haku's.
the first half had better was like better than the second half. That's just me.
I mean, like Haku's antics are pretty funny, and there's I mean, yeah, it's kind of the comedy is kind of a side note. To be honest, I was more
Yeah,
watching.
once it like decides to like delve into Crow using technology to make the academy like relevant again. It's like no technology is the wave of witchcraft's future. We need to hack into the mainframe. Shit.
I
I don't
mean,
know what I'm saying.
yeah, I mean, I mean, I, I know a lot of people were pissed at the at the early episode because it didn't add any story, and then when the story kicks in, it's kind of generic. But at least we got the amazing last episode.
there were like real good bits of like Sakuga thrown in there. I
Yeah.
guess on par with like the shorts animation though. If you really want to like watch Little Witch Academia, just watch the theatrical shorts. They have like, well, obviously since they're theatrical, they have a million times more expressive animation.
I've seen like
You know,
I think I've seen the first on Netflix. I still gotta go. I still gotta watch the second one though.
yeah. I kind of wish Little Witch Academia like ramped up on the comedy because if it did, it would have been even better than like Kill on Kill. Which, for those of you still at home, Kill on Kill is still the best trigger anime. Luluko is second.
Oh, okay. I was close to murder you like right now, but yeah. Okay, so most of the characters
But
and
oh,
most of the characters and
let's move on.
yeah, most of the character-centric awards were won by Hiroaka. Who cares?
But yeah, we're gonna move on to best drama, Ancient Vegas' Bride, which is some boring show that I don't care about.
I mean, yeah, it's Studio Wit's new show. I mean, well, it's Studio Wit, so it's good.
Yeah,
It's pretty to look at, I guess.
oh yeah, that studio's still a thing.
Like, I mean, they made that show about giants with the openings that we know only a word each time. That is the best description about Attack on Titan I ever made.
Yeah, I remember when Attack on Titan was popular. It's like with, just like with Osamatsu-san, once the second season came in, everyone just forgot.
Yeah. Sasageyo, I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Okay, best action, My Hero Academia. Because it already got nominated for best animation, let's just give it best action as well.
That is a terrible laugh. So yeah, okay, to go faster, we can say that almost every character-centric, if not all character-centric awards were won by Hiroaka.
But really, best hero and best boy, like,
Yeah,
those are so confusing. It's like, okay, like, are they trying to like freaking? I mean, I don't even know what they would constitute as a hero. Like someone that's like good, or I guess not a fucking psychopath.
but I mean, like Deku has been best hero twice. He was already best hero last year.
Well, but what? Why is Nanachi nominated for best hero? Not Akko. Those make no freaking sense.
And yet, it's still an improvement over last year.
Oh, because like, oh, were the Yuri on Ice Boys nominated? Please, for the love of God, tell me no.
Yeah, I mean, like we in last year we had less nomination, uh, less less categories, and also we didn't have any judges, so it was like, well, basically hell.
Just like, hey, let all these Fujoshi gotta vote for Yuri on Ice, cause this show's gay. It's got gay boys. Ice figure skating. It's so gay. No offense to anyone
Ha!
that likes Yuri.
Gay!
Let's face it, last year was just a popularity contest.
Yeah. And I remember I voted for everything Luluco was nominating in. Like it was best comedy, best ending theme, and best couple. Also, did best couple just disappear?
There was a best couple.
Yeah,
I guess they realized like they didn't want to fan any like show,
yeah, but
so that's probably why they got rid of it.
yeah, but like
Yeah, to
everything.
sum up,
I mean, everything Luluco was nominating in was legit. I think, like best comedy, yes, it got extremely strong comedy. Ending theme, the ending theme of Luluco is fantastic, and the couple between Luluco and Nova is pretty cute. So I guess it could be on best couple as well.
but to sum it all up, My Hero Academia won all the character awards: best villain Stain, best hero Deku, best boy Todoroki, best girl
Not even
Uraraka.
not even Tsuyu, which
But
I mean Tsuyu and Furuhaka was nominated. They had two freaking
yeah,
nominations.
they were. Why did Suyu win? She's a better girl than freaking Ochako.
Um, to be honest, if I remember correctly, I think I voted for several. Okay, I don't remember.
Oh yeah, Serval's great. My favorite thing about her was whenever she like go meow 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 meow.
I mean, she's pretty hot.
That's pretty funny hearing that. But here's an interesting one. Best manga: My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness.
Oh yeah, Trex read that one, I think.
I heard a lot of hype for that manga. I'm kind
Yeah.
of disappointed it's not a strictly Yuri thing, but it's great to see something like that win
Yeah,
for representation.
representation on orny pervs like us.
Yeah, for us dumb Joshi.
Actually,
But
there's
but now
which actually Fujoshi's only for girls who like some yaoi. There's no word for Yuri fans. I learned that from
I
Red Wine.
you learned that from
Red Wine, you know the uh, that chick on Twitter, that Kiru, uh, that it's kind of difficult to say like it's I mean
who? Here, just type it out for me and see if I can like.
okay.
I'll see if I can like
Okay,
look
I'm
it
gonna
up.
put her Twitter. Um, I'm gonna try to put her Twitter on the text chat.
Get them on
I
here.
think it's
Maybe
that. Okay,
pretty
I
smart.
think it's that. I'm not sure though.
Oh, red wine. I love her art. She's
Yeah, and love her gay.
but speaking of besides artists, now we've come to the moment you've all been waiting for. Anime of the motherfucking year.
Made in Abyss. It's Made in Abyss. Oh,
Hell yeah, it's made in Abyss. Finally, Crunchyroll at the Anime Awards did something right for once and actually give a good anime of the year.
um, to be to be honest, it was legitimately perfect when you cut it out because it made an extremely good comedic twist. Like you were going to freaking yell the Made in Abyss, but it cut it before that, and I just said, yeah, it's made in abyss. It's made in abyss.
I mean, I wasn't like expecting that to happen, you know.
Yeah, but it
I
was.
mean, you know, I feel bad for like not letting you announce any of the categories, but I guess that's all in the past.
Yeah, man, we're already at.
Yeah, Made in Abyss, the best anime of 2017, and a really good show that I've seen that everyone needs to. It's like it should have been the Madoka Magica of its time.
Yeah, it's the Madoka of fantasy.
Yeah.
Also, it's. I mean,
And it's getting a second season.
yeah,
I'm so happy.
and for once, Japan and the Occidental community agrees on a show being freaking fantastic. So we are in a good day.
Yeah. No freaking no more Yuri on Ice bullshit.
Yeah, I mean
That
because
show's never
I
going to get another season.
I mean it's getting a movie.
Ah, God, no. But if the Anime Awards decides to like go with this format again, and not like just actually have like judges actually try to moderate it. Well, they'll still be biased towards like certain, I guess, Golden Boy properties they have. I'm all for this being a yearly tradition. Us like bitching and moaning about like our favorite anime not getting nominated or winning.
Yeah, I mean it's just like the Oscars.
Oh, I hope the Oscars does another Moonlight La La Land thing this year because they
Yeah,
always
but
make
with
it up for
yeah,
us
but
so
with
much.
animation, like in best animated pictures, they say, and the winner is Ferdinand. Oh, just kidding, it's Coco.
Oh man, the freaking Oscar nominees for like animated films is a fucking joke.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's
heard
like
they
as fucked
tried.
up as like Lego Batman.
Like I heard they tried their artists to for Lego movies to be not snubbed, but they got snubbed anyway. But yeah, that's
But okay, we're done with. I guess the Anime Awards will be our topic for this podcast. But what other news do you got?
well, we got the like I said, like in the pre-show, we got the nominees for the Kid Choice Awards 2018, starring John Cena again.
Okay, what are the nominees?
Okay, I'm gonna just go on
Because I
the.
forgot like what.
Okay, so favorite movie: Beauty and the Beast, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Jumanji, Pitch Perfect 3, Spider Man Homecoming, Star Wars The Last Jedi, The Greatest Showman, and Wonder Woman.
Pitch Perfect 2 was
Free,
nominated. What?
free, Pitch Perfect 3.
The third one?
Yeah, they made a third one.
What?
Favorite animated movie. So we got Captain Underpants, Cars 3, Coco, Despicable Me 3, Ferdinand, Smurf the Lost Village, Emoji Movie, and Lego Batman.
I mean, kids are dumb. They don't really. I don't know what's gonna win. This could be like a free for all, but
Yeah,
I feel like
it's
it's
the
just
only
gonna
it's
happen.
the only time it's gonna be actual.
Fine,
It's
twice
gonna
a week.
It's the only time it's could be not Pixar winning. I mean, it could choose awards. Everything is possible. Okay, so like it's
Yeah.
the
Well, except for favorite cartoon, that's always like a predictable
okay.
choice.
So favorite TV show, the ones for the live action shows like Fuller House, Henry Danger, Casey Undercover, like it's a Disney Channel show. Power Ranger, Ninja Steel, Stranger Things, Big Bang Theory, The Flash, and The Fundaments.
Wait, why is Stranger Things there? That's not a kid's show.
I mean, it got kids, so it must be a kid show. I'm the Nick executive right
Yeah,
now.
kids that curse all the time. That's a great. I don't know. I don't mind if kids watch shows with curse or adult themes in it.
Okay, so
Kids can handle mature things.
favorite
Yeah.
cartoon. Favorite cartoon is a fucking joke. Alvin and the Chipmunks, SpongeBob, Teen Titans Go, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Loud House, Simpsons.
That that's just a great list. Like, who cares about like Cartoon Network originals? No one cares about that Alvin and the Chipmunks CG series. It's like that show has some of the worst voice acting I've ever heard.
I mean, nobody cares about Simpsons either. I mean, nobody cares about The Simpsons right now, so.
Simpsons. That's not a kids show.
I guess you
I
could.
already said that, but.
Yeah, we said it in the after show. No, pre-show, not after show. So, favorite video game? Just Dance, which
Okay,
gonna
is
win?
it gonna be like gotcha games and other shovelware from
No, it's okay. So there's Just Dance, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. I didn't even know this existed. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Minecraft Edition. What is this? I mean, was Minecraft already a JavaScript game? Okay, like whatever. Star Wars Battlefront 2
what's this?
and
What?
Super Mario Odyssey.
Wait, Star Wars Battlefront 2. What?
Yeah, I mean,
No,
I
no.
guess,
There's no way that could actually be nominated. No, after that whole loot box thing.
I guess kids got a lot of money to spend. Okay, I'm gonna put you the article from Nick and More.
That that is bullshit. I'm sorry, I'm screaming, but no, you are not going to put that
Oh
fucking
my god!
piece of shit on this list.
Oh my
I don't
god,
even
there's
care if this is like a fucking joke.
oh my god, there's YouTuber, there's nomination for YouTubers. Alex, okay,
Oh no!
a favorite funny YouTube creator. Alex Wasabi, Dan DMT, I guess it's the British one. Dude Perfect, Lisa Kovsky, Markiplier, and Miranda Singh.
Oh, I'm disappointed PewDiePie and Logan Paul aren't on it.
Yeah, I mean, at least they got that right, and and after it's musical YouTube creator, so I don't fucking care. But yeah, I only know like two of those people.
Uh, oh yeah, Jacob Sartorius is nominated for favorite musical YouTube creator. Truly, he is the Bob Dylan of our generation.
Okay, like if we go, I mean, okay, I'm looking at the favorite music group, and I'm not surprised at all. Like it's Coldplay, Fifth Harmony, Imagine Dragons, Maroon 5, the Chainsmoker, and 21 Pilots. Like all of
21. Man, those are all Tumblr bands, man.
yeah, I mean
Yeah,
they're
okay.
I mean like Imagine Dragons and 21 Pilots are okay, but Like, I hate Maroon 5 and Coldplay.
Talking to a guy that listens to 80s metal and jazz fusion, I have no idea who these bands really are.
And I listen to anime openings, but also sometimes Japanese artists like Ryol, Buffy and Mayumi, Big Crusaders.
As long as you don't listen to K-pop, because K-pop bands are worse than, I don't know, Napoleon.
It's funny because I'm French. Okay, but you know C-pop
Yeah,
exists,
but
right?
Napoleon isn't French, he's Corsican.
Do you know about C-pop?
Yeah, okay, we're done with the, are we done with the KCA noms? Because, like, I think those are the only relevant category.
Yeah. I kind of want to talk about the future season like of anime because there's a fuck ton of sequels in that season and all even more sequels and
Yeah,
reboots.
we can talk.
Like okay, so like the biggest show that isn't a reboot or a sequel or a side story to an already existing anime is Persona 5, like the most popular upcoming show from the next season.
Well, I mean, well, technically, it kind of is a sequel to the video game.
I'm only watching for Futaba.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I was in like this one server and I basically like told them like, "Hey, is it okay if I watch the Persona 5 anime even though I haven't like played the game?" And they're like, "You could, but you'd be missing out on a lot of stuff." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, that's like what an adaptation technically is, you know?"
One show that kind of piques my interest, believe it or not, is sort of online alternative Gun Gale Online because it's not A1 Pictures.
They really are making another Sword Art anime.
Yeah, and it's not even A1 Pictures, it's Studio Free Earths, the guy behind two great animes. So
Oh no, that's even worse that a good studio's working on trash.
yeah,
But
especially when I don't understand why.
speaking of Sword Art Online, apparently that live action show actually is a thing.
And it's going to Netflix. Yay!
Yeah, and it's gonna star Asian actors, so no accusations of whitewashing.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to. Oh man, I wanted to see an Hispanic Kirito.
I wanted to see a, oh, I wanted to see a Chinese Austin. That'd be fun.
You're a freak.
Wait, no, that doesn't make sense.
Um,
But yeah, this new Sword Art anime from 3 Hertz, a good studio. They did the flip flaps and the prince.
and before they were kind of like Studio Free Earths kind of has a sad story. Like it's a studio that just wants to do original stuff, and the first show they made was a bomb. So they had to work with Orange on Dimension W, which was a manga adaptation that it worked. So they made Flip Flappers, one of their most ambitious shows yet. That bombed, but so they had to make like a commission show. They had to make Princess Principal, which was a commission show, yet still original stuff, though tied tied in with a mobile game, and that worked. But now they're just doing freaking SAO. Why? Why? I thought I liked you.
We all like them, but you know, maybe this time it'll be decent. But then again, it's Sword Art Online, so my hopes aren't too high.
I mean,
Just gonna ignore and just
I'm gonna I'm gonna wait for the responses of the first episode to see if I'm adding to my plan to watch. That's a safe. Also,
I don't
there's a,
want the Sword Art Online hate to come back because God knows that was a malignant tumor on the anime community.
okay. So there's another thing that is pretty interesting from this season. There's um remember Gynax? Remember them?
Yeah, I thought they were like farming tomatoes now.
Well, their second studio, Fukushima Gainax, is doing their TV debuts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is how sad things have been going for uh, uh, the studio. Now their secondary studio is more active than them,
Yeah,
and for some reason it's
sad.
and
Gynax.
and for some reason this very show is a remake of a movie based on a is is based on a manga that was already adapted into a movie by Madhouse by Madhouse Studio Nomori. No, Piano Nomori. Sorry,
What was the name of this
uh,
manga that was
Piano Nomori.
adapted a million times?
Piano Nomori.
Yeah, no, no more. Okay.
Like I seen that movie on TV. It was kind of boring, to be honest.
Wow. That's kind of boring.
But to see the
Was
stuff
that it for like?
to see the stuff that I'm actually excited for, you gotta go way down in the mouse section because Lupin the Third Part 5, yo!
Oh man. They decided to greenlight another Lupin.
Yeah, it's in he's finally freaking going to France.
Oh. Oh wow. First they went to Italy, then they went to France.
Yeah,
When's
because
when's Lupin the Third Part 6 gonna take place in? Norway, Greece, the Czech Republic.
okay, so I know why it was Italy first and then France because in Italy all the anime are still popular. Like Italians treat Gonagai like God basically, and uh,
Wow.
and also well Monkey Punch is also very popular there. So when they make the big comeback, when they started to make those big comebacks for the Lupin figures, they thought, hey, well, let's just put it in a country where it's still really popular. And for this part, which is supposed to be the anniversary series, well, let's put it where the where the where our well the inspiration for the character went from Arsène Lupin, French character. So it's
He's French.
yeah, and I'm kind of excited. I'm actually really excited to see France with the gorgeous visuals of the of the new Lupin series. Like, I love how part 4 looks.
Oh my god, Mars Reviews did a video on the second season of George of the Jungle.
Oh my god, I need to see that! Wait, okay, I probably got it. Why does my freaking YouTube didn't gave me a freaking notification? Like, seriously. Okay, so another
You
show.
probably don't like have notifications on for him.
Okay, another show that another show I'm very excited for. Well, Cutie Honey Universe, duh.
Oh yeah, Cutie Honey to celebrate the year of Go Nagai.
Yeah, the
I
year of
can't, I can't wait
Italians.
for Glenn Danzig to come up from the grave and proclaim his love for Devil Man.
Fucking please. Okay, so something. Oh, the thing I'm the excited the most for Cutie Honey Universe is actually the opening, because every freaking cover of the Cutie Honey theme song is great.
Oh yeah. The only Cutie Honey thing I saw was for Cutie Honey, the 2004 OVA directed by Hideaki Anno.
And episode 1 by Hiroyuki Imaishi.
Yeah, he did the first episode. Well, directed it.
Yeah. But yeah, I kind of want to see that when I turn 18. But
Because of the nudity.
yeah, I mean, the only stuff with nudity I've seen so far was Project Aqua, and then again, it's just like, yeah, there's like 1 minute of shown
Oh, you
tits.
haven't seen Devilman Crybaby yet.
Yeah,
That has a lot of sex in it.
yeah. But like for this new Cutie Honey show, the theme song will be sung by the band who does the Ozomatsu-san openings. I fucking want to see. I fucking want to know what does that. How would that go? Because this could be,
That would go pretty funny.
yeah. But it's. I mean, they're kind. I think because like the only two things I know from them like is stuff actually kind of related to old anime, so it makes sense. Like I know them from the Ozomatsu-san openings, of course, but also for the EDs of the of that of that like short series like in about Hideaki Anno's wife. You know the one.
Yeah. Okay, is that it for like anime you're interested in next season?
There's also like that Bone show, that new show from Studio Bones that kind of look cool, but yeah, that's it. Do you have something that you're particularly
Well,
interested in?
actually,
Yeah.
actually have some news. It's breaking news, I guess.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Infinity Train got greenlit for 2019, and it will be airing on Cartoon Network. Though I don't know if it'll be a miniseries or regular TV series.
God, I just hope it's a miniseries because that format would work so well for Infinity Train. I've been saying that since the pilot aired.
Yeah, that pilot was like really popular with like the cartoon community. Though when I saw it, I just thought it was like, well, that was a thing.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, we're gonna finally hear, well, nothing because the fanboys will shut up.
Yeah, hell yeah, fuck the fanboys.
Sorry, I forgot this was a pun.
Yeah, Teen Titans Go. I mean, Uncle Grandpa ended this year.
Yeah,
It was, and the ending was what you expected.
I mean, Uncle Grandpa was a good show. Let's be honest.
It was good.
Yeah. But yeah, like now every freaking pilot from Cartoon Network that people beg to be green lighted, green lighted are are green lighted in some way or another. Like OKKO
Wait,
green lighted. 12 Forever is going to Netflix, and Infinity Train to and Infinity Train is finally there.
OKKO did an episode where they made fun of the pilot.
Yeah, I've yet to see it because I don't think it aired in France yet. Like I'm watching OKKO
I
on.
mean,
I like to watch OKKO on TV and not like on streams because I feel like I'm disrespecting
I'm
Ian Jones Quarry's work.
I
And
mean,
I mean, this freaking guy seems super nice because I mean, he freaking made promotion for some of my friends fan sub of the Gutsy Frog.
wait, your friends made like French fan subs of
No, okay, so it's kind of
OKKO.
it's kind of complicated. So you know, I am in the Word Animation Discord server from that one guy who knows way too much things about animation.
No, I mean, I never really asked you like what's others. I never really asked people what other servers they're in.
Yeah, but I'm in this server, and there's a lot of people that I became friends with, which works on English fan sub of that TMS 1972 anime, The Gutsy Frog, which got amazing animation for the time. And Ian Jones Quarry out of nowhere say, "Hey, watch this. It's a pretty charming show, and it's getting subs, it's getting fan sub now." Like I never expected um, a fan sub from an extremely freaking niche show to be promoted by a creator of one of CN's biggest hits. But then again, it's the guy who freaking watched
Oh,
um, fan sub of Future Born Conan. So what was I expecting?
oh, you're talking like oh, OKKO did like a reference to Gutsy Frog.
No, I think no. It's Ian Jones Quarry literally tweeted that it was a charming show and that you should share it and getting subs.
Oh, Ian did.
Yeah, like now I gotta freaking find the tweet again to show you.
I'm trying to think. Like when I'm done with like my whole Adventure Time rewatch, I'm probably gonna start OKKO.
Yeah, do.
And that'd be a great topic for our next podcast. Like we talk about Adventure Time, we get like someone else that's seen the show though. I really don't know anyone else that's actually like kept with it for 10 seasons.
Yeah, myself got out of the series during season 6, I think.
Yeah, season 6 was basically when Cartoon Network stopped promoting it.
Yeah, and it also got less. It got less good. So it's there's also that.
Like there was a point when it was like low point, but I think around 7 or 8 it started to get better. Like it started to like commit to more of its like
Yeah,
storylines and not just like hit
yeah,
the reset button every
yeah, I
time they
mean,
like
yeah,
went back to a plot point.
yeah, I agree because like because I haven't seen a lot, even seven onwards. I've seen Skates, the first miniseries they made, and it was, mm, it's actually, and it was kind of, and to me as a fan of the season 3, season 4 era and season 4 era, it was pretty freaking good to me. I haven't seen the others though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The miniseries format is honestly kind of interesting for Adventure Time, but I have yet to see like any of them. I remember I kind of had stakes on his like background noise when that first aired in like college,
Adventure
but
Time in
I didn't
general
really
is
pay much attention to it because like at that time I was like not really caught up with the show. I had no idea like what to even make out of it other than like this is basically Marceline's origins.
like now, like to be honest, there's a lot of shows that to me are great for background noises, and I should make a list of them, like Adventure Time, newer seasons of Family Guy, um, like
Oh my god.
reruns of Oogie and the Cockroaches, like stuff I don't need to think about. Also, Mighty Magiswords.
Cartoon Network stopped caring about Mighty Magiswords.
In France, we still have like two time slot for it, and but I mean, it's and we got a few promotion for new episode when here and there, but it's not as important as like in France. Here's how now in France. Here's how it works. Like the a new show will get only one time slot, but it's gonna be but it never going to move at time slots, so everyone knows when it's airing because they promote it, and if it's successful, they put more slots, and if it's not successful, they just bump it on a like on an awful time slot, like Powerpuff Girl 2016 is only airing at 10 a.m. I mean, it airs at. I mean, at least it airs. It's Powerpuff Girl 2016. So why do I even care?
I mean, we should be grateful that Cartoon Network basically dumped that onto the even the states.
Yeah.
Even then, it's like,
Oh jeez. Yes.
oh, no me gusta.
You do it. No me gusta. Okay, my bubble voice is terrible.
You do it! No me gusta!
That sounds like more like the that sounds like that drawn together character Tara strong voice.
I sound like two, don't I?
Yeah. Yeah, it's. I'm not saying it's not. Yeah, but it's. I mean, it's always fun. Me because those voices are way too similar. Even though it's the new bubble, so it's not technically Tara Strong.
Drawn Together is a great show. I could talk about that for hours on end.
like I've seen only a few episodes. Like I've seen one of the episodes. A lot of people consider to be one of the best, and thought it was great, and also but don't really care about it that much. Though I love the concept. I mean that's so yeah.
What was the episode?
The school special one. You know the yeah.
Oh, my favorite one was the two-parter where they like go to the mall and they're like stuck in the parking lot.
That sounds freaking great.
And like there's these other plots where Clara thinks that like they've all been taken away by the rapture, and she just goes like, well, she's always a crazy, but and then like Foxy goes into the mall and she ends up going into a hot topic.
Oh my god, that's gonna be that would be glorious. But yeah, I actually still have the episode on my computer because it was back in the day where I was not watching on streaming but actually downloading from the stream, being in Kiss Cartoon. R.I.P. But yeah, um, um, oh fuck. Oh my god, what did I do? Hey, I'm back. Um, I accidentally closed Discord. This is the worst technical issues ever made.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I can put up with like the fact you don't have a mic, but you know, you
Yeah,
should like next time you like ask get an allowance, you should like ask your parents to like buy you one. That'd be fun.
yeah. Um, I mean, to be honest, I'm, I'm gonna finish high school soon. I'm gonna start doing commissions, I guess.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, my art style is maybe not that good, but anyway. I mean, at least I can draw.
Yeah, you can draw. Too bad. I remember when you said your art style looked too similar to Chris Savino, and now looking back on it, that's pretty sad, scary.
Yeah. I mean, it was back in the. I mean, it was back when I was watching a lot of the Loud House. Um,
Like, I like the comic strip aesthetic of it. It just sucks that like Chris Savino was a perverted asshole.
yeah. Chris Sabino can. I can think of a. I can think of a funny pun. But yeah, like my art style, to be honest, kind of a lot. So
There's also the fact that like there's a lot of Loud House fan art that's pretty incesty.
yeah, I guess it was a perfect fan base for. But yeah, I mean, art's kind of developed into something more like it's kind of more 90s anime ish.
Wait, have like any more newsers than it, or like, or is the well dry?
Um, well, let's see. We could, um, if I remember correctly, there's interesting stuff that I saw in the DVD and Blu-ray sales in Japan. Let me see if that's kind of relevant now.
You know, wait, I had some news. Pickle and Peanut ended a few weeks ago.
Oh, oh no! Please, I need my I need my I mean my PG, I need my TV Y7 Adult Swim show.
When you said you actually, well, I guess you said you left me early to talk about Noah Jones, but I forgot it got canceled. It basically ended like back in January.
Yeah, like I mean that show was I mean it's the show that looks the less like a Noisy Jones cartoon because it's like just a literal shit posts and the only the only thing can tell it's by him is this Photoshop stuff and Pickle and Peanut's faces looks a lot more like Noisy Jones characters than anything in that show. But
I still can't believe Disney even greenlit that.
yeah, I mean,
They were like, wow, this is awesome.
I think it was because Noisy Jones was the developer for the 70s that I think initially was kind of popular, but everybody forgot about it when it afterwards. So yeah, I mean I know for Uncle Grandpa's case it was because Secret Mountain Fort Awesome was pretty well received by critics at the time because of creative it looked. So even though it was a commercial failure, we're just gonna give you the opportunity to make what you were initially wanting to do because you have talent, but
Critics liked Secret Mountain Fort.
yeah, I mean I hate it. Like it's one of my least favorite Cartoon Network shows because just it's like the most bare bones gross out show ever made. Like I really dislike the fact that I mean you can tell.
When I first saw it, I thought it was like okay. I mean, I didn't hate it like Problem Solvers.
I mean I hate problem solvers too, but I mean problem solvers I get what it was trying to do, like, but Secret Money for Awesome I also get what it's trying to do, and you can't tell they weren't having a lot of fun doing that show because the jokes really are really bad in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, Uncle Grandpa is basically like I guess a more fleshed out version, even though it's still really weird.
Yeah, I mean Uncle Grandpa, you can tell they love what they're doing, and I love it. I love saying love. That's why Luluco is my favorite anime.
Yeah, Luluco's fun. Luluco's good girl. I want to hug her. And though I'm 23, and that would be creepy.
Yeah, but yeah, I found what I found interesting about the Blu-ray sales in Japan. So to return on Mr. Azumatsu not being as popular now, like here's how the latest Blu-ray volume did, like a 3,000 copies, only 3,000. But strangely, the DVD also did 3,000 ends. That's pretty good for DVDs. So I really don't know. It's kind of a weird position where it's at the same time still popular, but also not as huge. Very weird. Also, they made a new DVD box for K-On! A new Blu-ray box for K-On! In Japan, and it's actually selling well. So there's hope for old show.
My favorite Disney Channel show.
I love how Disney Channel Japan aired like all of Naoko Yamada's filmography. They aired K-On!, but they also aired Tamako's Market. I don't think they're gonna hear a sound voice though. They also aired like Lucky Star. Like, I don't know how they.
They must have really liked. They must have really liked the freaking
The feet.
They must have really liked the Kyoani material from that time.
Yeah, but I mean, it is a. I mean, Kiwani is pretty. I mean, Kiwani I think like the golden era of Kyoto animation is like 2007 to 2012. Like, it begins with.
Well, what about like Sound Euphonia? That came in like 2015.
Yeah, but let me explain. Like like I think it's like I feel like there's like four main eras of Q&A. There's the beginning era from 2003 to 2007, which is like, I mean, it's a good era, but it got some flaws. Like, we got stuff like Air.
And even Clannad, which everyone says is really sad, but I don't think I'd really care for it.
Like starting with Lucky Star and the commercial success of Clannad, let's say it like that. Most of the from Lucky Star to Yuka, aside from sequels of shows from the beginning era, almost everything is either great or financial success. Sure, we got the Endless 8, but that's just one thing. And and starting with Shinibuya, it's the third era, which I think is where most of the great stuff as. Okay, I'm kind of. It's the end of the podcast. Sorry, I gotta go.
Wait, this abruptly?
Sorry. Well, bye.
Where are you going?
Dinner.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound mad. I was surprised.
Okay, well, let's end it like.